One of the most iconic coins struck in the history of the United States Mint is without a doubt the Morgan silver dollar. It was struck from 1878 until 1921 during its initial run. But what many collectors have forgotten is that it was not the only silver dollar struck by the U.S. Mint in 1878. 1878 was also the final year of issue for the iconic trade dollar that the U.S. Mint struck from 1873 until 1878. These coins were almost exclusively meant for international commerce and as such have become modern-day collecting rarities. Tonight we are lucky to have a few coins certified by NGC to be authentic trade dollars struck by the San Francisco Mint more than 145 years ago in 1878. These are the last of their kind struck in the history of the United States Mint, and is one of the more unique coins in the history of the United States Mint. These are the last year of issue coins from 1878, and it's item number 905-9819. That's 905-9819. And we are just $399.95 for each of our NGC certified genuine trade dollars from 1878. At that price, we are more than $150 less than our nearest competition, who's asking over $550 for a non-certified coin that is so heavily tarnished you can't even make out the fact that the eagle has individual feathers on its breast. So we have NGC certified genuine coins for more than $150 less with significantly better eye appeal. One of the best values you are going to see tonight. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website, avccoins.com, and head over to the search bar on the right-hand side of the page and put 905-9819. That's 905-9819 to grab one of the final trade dollars struck in the history of the United States Mint. The heaviest silver dollar struck in the history of the United States. And yes, you heard me correctly, this coin is bigger than the Silver Eagle, it is bigger than the Morgan dollar. It was 27.22 grams of silver. Absolutely massive pieces of U.S. minting history that did not survive the test of time. They would strike an astronomical number of these coins. But when you look at population numbers today, very few of them exist at all. And that's in large part due to the combination of factors surrounding this silver dollar. First struck in 1873, the trade dollar was made for the United States to compete with other countries in international currency markets when it comes to our trade. We were getting sick and tired of having to use the Dutch thaler, the Spanish real, or in some limited aspects on the West Coast, the Russian kopek. We did not have a trade dollar of our own, and the answer to that problem was the trade dollar. The name was right there. These stunning coins were almost used exclusively for international commerce, which meant most of these coins actually circulated outside of the United States. And then, once you add in the fact that it was the heaviest silver dollar ever struck by the U.S. Mint, it meant that when it came time for melting, these coins were the first ones picked. And a lot of that stems from the fact that in 1887, the United States Mint and government would also repeal the act that allowed these coins to be used in everyday commerce. If you had coins that hadn't been tarnished or destroyed, the U.S. Mint would take them back and give you a brand new Morgan dollar in its place, but you were actually losing some money in that deal because the Morgan was about a gram lighter. As a result, most of the trade dollars got melted down as opposed to handed back to the U.S. Mint because people wanted to get their money's worth. And then once you take into account that the U.S. Mint would destroy the coins that they did take back in, and you're left today with very few coins at all. If you look at NGC or PCGS's population reports today, they have certified across every single year of issue just 26,169 total trade dollars. For comparison, they have also certified in that same amount of time, 7.89 million total Morgan dollars in any condition. That means that the trade dollars are automatically, by population reports, 301 times rarer than the Morgan dollar. And they get even harder to find when you talk about those coins from the last year of issue in 1878. Population reports show today, in any condition whatsoever, PCGS and NGC combined have certified just 3,987 total Morgan dollars, trade dollars from 1878. By comparison, over 326,937 Morgan dollars struck by the United States mint in 1878 have been certified in any condition whatsoever. So that means when you go by population reports today, for silver dollars struck by the U.S. Mint in 1878, the trade dollar is 82 times rarer by population report than the Morgan dollar struck during that same year of issue. To put it into comparison, how many more Morgan dollars were struck that year? In 1878, across all of the mints striking them, there would be 22.49 million total Morgan dollars struck. By comparison, just 4.1 million trade dollars were struck. Even if we limit it to just the San Francisco Mint, 9.7 million S Mint Morgan dollars were struck in 1878, compared to just 4 million of the trade dollar. When you can find this trade dollar with our competition, they want over $550 for an ungraded piece that has been heavily circulated. We are more than $150 less at just $399.95 for pieces that have been certified by NGC to be the real McCoy. Authentic trade dollars from the last year of issue struck at the San Francisco Mint in 1878. The forgotten silver dollar of the year, and it can be yours tonight for more than $150 less. Coins this rare for that great a value do not last long, so please call in now and grab yours before they're gone.